Have you ever wondered why some people walk into a room and instantly command respect without saying a single word, while others, no matter how hard they try, are treated like background noise? Here's the truth that will change how you interact with every person you meet. High value isn't something you times demand times from others. It is a series of subtle, biological signals you times, broadcast times, from your own nervous system. Most people try to fake authority by acting tough or talking over others. But your brain is designed to detect those fake signals in milliseconds. Today, I'm showing you the 5 subtle social signals backed by real neuroscience that delete social anxiety and force people to value you more. We are going to use specific brain tricks to flip the switch from reacting to leading in under 30 seconds. Signal 1, the safety mask, the face feedback switch. The first signal happens before you even open your mouth. Your brain doesn't just create emotions. It listens to your body to decide how you should feel in a social situation. When you're nervous, you might subconsciously clench your jaw or hold a tight, fake smile. To everyone else, this signals that you feel threatened. To signal high value, you must use the face feedback switch. Gently raise your eyebrows, relax your jaw, and let the corners of your mouth lift just a tiny bit. Not a big Joker smile, but a soft expression of safety. When you hold this for 15 seconds, your brain receives a signal that says, "We must be safe." When your brain thinks you're safe, it reduces stress chemicals and boosts feel-good ones like serotonin. People are naturally drawn to those who project safety because it signals that you are in control of your environment, not a victim of it. It's hard for anyone to feel panicked or dismissive of you when your face is soft and composed. Signal 2, the vocal anchor, the physiological sigh. Have you ever noticed how your voice gets higher or faster when you're under pressure? That is the stress gas carbon dioxide building up in your system. It makes you sound frantic, and people subconsciously devalue what you're saying. To command authority, you need to perform a biological system flush using the physiological sigh. Before you enter a meeting or a conversation, take a normal inhale through your nose, then take one more quick sip of air on top of it to reinflate the tiny air sacs in your lungs. Then let it out with a long, slow exhale that is twice as long as the inhale. This 20-second ritual tells your heart to slow down and hits the brake pedal on your fight or flight response. By flushing out the stress gas, you stabilize your vocal cords. When you speak, you do so from a place of biological calm. This signals to everyone in the room that you are emotionally unshakable, making them far more likely to value your input. Signal 3, the rooted stance, the foot grounding tap. Social anxiety is future tripping. It's your mind living in a what-if disaster movie. When you're future tripping, you fidget, you tap your fingers, you shift your weight, and you look floaty. This signals to others that you aren't present. High-value people are grounded. To cancel the future tripping, you use the foot grounding tap. Subtly lift your heels just a millimeter and rhythmically tap them down. Tap, tap like you're sending a Morse code message that says, "I am here now." This creates a rhythmic body-based anchor that pulls mental energy away from your fear center and back into your logical brain. By becoming physically still and rooted, you project a sense of solid presence. You become the tree while everyone else is just wind blowing through the branches. Signal 4, the presence laser, the 202 mental hijack. When most people are in a social setting, their focus turns inward to the storm in their own minds. They are thinking about what to say next or worrying about how they look. This makes them appear distant or shifty. To make people value you more, you must flip your focus outward using the quick focus object trick. Instead of scanning the room for threats, pick one neutral external object like a button on someone's jacket or a pen on a table and study it for 20 seconds with intense curiosity. Notice its shape, its color, how the light hits it. This is a mental hijack that forces your prefrontal cortex, the logical, observant part of your brain, to come back online. When you do this while listening to someone, you project a level of intense presence that is rare. People feel seen by you, and they will naturally reward that presence with respect and attention. You aren't just there, you are engaged, which is the ultimate social magnet. Signal 5, the identity frame, the internal standard. Every action you take is driven by your identity, by who you believe you are. If you believe you are someone who needs respect, you will act in ways that scream for it, which ironically makes people give you less of it. The most powerful signal isn't what you do, it's the standard you set for yourself. You must adopt an identity statement. I am the kind of person who takes care of my happiness. When you truly believe this, you stop looking to others for validation. The morning pause, the gratitude for yourself, and the physical resets become non-negotiable because that's what someone who values themselves does. When you don't times need times the room to value you because you already value yourself, your body language naturally shifts. You stop chasing and start anchoring. This internal shift changes your emotional baseline completely. People can feel when someone is emotionally richer, and they naturally want to align themselves with that energy. Respect is not something you can force people to give you. It is the natural byproduct of how you manage your own biology. When you signal safety, presence, and internal value, the world has no choice but to reflect that back to you. You are no longer waiting for life to improve or for people to be nicer. You are taking control of your chemistry in 15 seconds or less. If these signals helped you understand your own social power, hit that subscribe button and comment the word unshackable below so I know you're ready to take control of your presence. And if you want to know the 30-second ritual that deletes morning brain fog so you can start every day with this kind of authority, click the video on your screen right now. Your transformation starts the moment you flip the switch. I'll see you there.